Well, alright guys, I just heard the FedEx guy. He just drove away. So I should have a Steam Deck somewhere here. Yeah, there it is. And we'll just not get my address on the camera here. I will lock the door with the package. And now, let's head upstairs and unbox this awesome thing. Well, alright guys, we have opened the box and that's all I did. Instead of fumbling around with it on camera, since it's a pretty long box and I don't really have that much room on my little unboxing table here. So, as soon as we open the box, we're met with a bunch of different languages here, and they're saying, attention, plug in. So that's probably telling me it does not come with a charge, or at least not enough of one. So what else do we have on this piece of paper? So we got that. Then you turn it over and it kind of shows you a little bit of what to do. Like, here's all of your stuff. So that button brings this screen up. Steam brings this window up. You put your SD card in there. That's pretty nice. Just a nice little how-to real quick. All right, what else do we have in here? We've got our thing that says your games are going places. So that's obviously the Steam Deck in the case. And this is probably the charger and everything. So let's get that out of the way. Let's just get this box out of the way. Plop that guy back down. We can throw the box over on my bed real quick. Apparently throw shit all over my room. Whatever, I'll pick that up later if I remember it's there. So now, let's get to opening this. I'm just gonna turn the camera off real quick and unwrap this shit so you're not just watching me struggle with that on camera for a minute either. Okay, there really was no struggle at all. They did this smart. It was literally just like barely glued. So undo that, and there we go. Toss that on the bed. I'm sure Misty will try to go after that. She loves that kind of stuff. All right, we will need my knife, because just ahead of time, we're just gonna open this. That way I'm not like, oh, why the fuck won't it open? Well, because you didn't freaking take the tape off. All right, so it says your games are going places. Steam Deck. It's designed by Valve Corporation. Contents: video game machine case. All right. So all we have to do is, oh, that worked well. That's fine. We'll just use my finger. It's just paper after all. Only thing that sucks is sometimes when I do shit like that, I will get a paper cut. And even though they're not the biggest deals, I'd honestly rather get like one that makes me bleed a shit ton. They're a lot less annoying. They hurt a lot less. Freaking paper cuts are annoying as shit. Especially if you have something salty, like you have some french fries or something with a paper cut. That's just the worst. All right, and then that's also, before we look at the actual thing itself, let's go look at what we get in our box. I'm almost positive, yep. That's what I thought. This is the charging cable and everything. So it cannot be ever taken out. So it's not just a normal USB one. So that means it is proprietary, unfortunately. Well, to the fact that if this ever gets fucked up, you can't just put a new one on. You have to buy a whole new cable or start using a different one that you have lying around your house. But I don't know if that voids your warranty or not. Then you got some more probably instructions and whatnot in here. Come here, you. Oh yeah, wow. That's a pretty thick little book. It probably just has a bunch of different languages. So you got yourself a little book. Throw that on my bed. Get this and that out of the way. All right. Now, let's go have a look at the star of the show. All right. Let's unveil this thing. Oh, upside down. And there she is, the Steam Deck in all of her glory. So my version is the 512 gig version with the anti-reflective etched glass. And I can definitely tell you, looking at the bright ass lights, you can see them in it, but if you were looking at my laptop or something else, it would be a lot worse. So first impressions, man, this thing feels great in the hand. I was worried it was gonna feel bulky and weird, but yeah, I can hold those effortlessly. And you know what else I can tell by looking at this? I need to cut my damn thumbnails. I usually keep them a little long for utilitarian, but they're getting a little bit obnoxious, and I'm sure somebody's gonna comment on them. So I'll just do it ahead of time. So we've got our volume right there, headphone jack. We've got our ventilation right there. There's our USB-C charging port, which I believe also can function like my laptops. And you can plug like a, whatchamacallit, like a, the little USB hubs. That's the word I was looking for, USB hub. And you can then get all sorts of like cool things, like set this up almost like a desktop. Oh, cool. And then they give you a little thing to clean your Steam Deck with. That's always nice. I'm just going to leave that in there for now so it'll stay all nice. But yeah, besides that, that's all you get in here is the Steam Deck, a cleaning cloth, and your charger. So let's just finish looking around. You've got your two little touch pads, your Steam button. Those are the speakers. You got two more buttons up here. I'm assuming that's kind of going to be like a start button, and that's probably like a window button, because that seems like a menu button up there. And then if we look at the back, you've got some more little buttons down here. Intake for all the air. So much like the Switch. Luckily this one, I was going to say, don't set it down on your bed, but at least this one was smart, and these things will keep it raised a little bit. My Switch, on the other hand, is completely flat. If I let that thing sit down and I have like a game running in the background, that motherfucker get hot quick, so you gotta be careful. But anyway, why don't we get this plugged in like it said, and then turn it on and do a first boot and all that good shit. Okay, we plugged the system in, and upon plugging it in, it automatically turned on, so I'm glad I was watching. Otherwise, we would have missed the very first process. We only missed like a second of the screen just kind of turning on and being black. As soon as the logo turned on, I pretty much had the camera on. It's probably just gonna sit here, and this is almost like the Windows first initialization. It's probably just chilling, going through all of its checks, making sure everything's all good, making sure it can see all of its components. And then I'm sure it'll come up with a screen wanting me to log into my Wi-Fi, probably first and foremost, and then it'll probably ask me to sign into my Steam account. Just a guess, but we'll see. Okay, nope, I lied. It's going to have me pick my language first. And it is most certainly not 1055 where I am, so we'll have to fix that. So A. Alright, we are not Pacific. Here we go. We are. Alright. All of them seem the same. We'll just go with that guy. I'm just going to put my password in. Okay, connection successful. Now it's checking for stuff and installing some updates. Interesting. You know, it kind of is like almost like the operating system itself is installing a game. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But I mean, that's what Steam used to be. It used to just be an installation, or what do you call it, like a launcher. So, all right, so it says we've got like 3 minutes and whatever. Well, we're definitely not going to sit here and just stare at the screen. Even if I chatted and whatnot, that would still be boring as shit. So let's just let that thing get done with what it's doing, and then we'll come back. All right, well, unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough. Upon restarting, it had like a fun start animation with some sound effects and whatnot. So now it wants me to sign in, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that real quick. And then after that, I'll plop my 1 terabyte SD card in there as well. Well, all right. Now it says, welcome to Steam Deck, so why don't we go ahead and move the camera a little bit closer here now. All right, now we're a little bit closer to the Steam Deck, and I turned the lights off so you guys can see the screen better. I noticed all you guys could really see, even though it's anti-glare with 2 giant LED rings over top. That's still too much for it. Couldn't see a damn thing. So what do we got here? Before you start playing, let's take a quick tour of your device. Press any button or tap the screen to continue. We'll tap the screen. Okay. All right. Power button. Volume. Last of all, down below is the microphone. Okay. We hope you enjoy the Steam Deck. If you would like to see this tour again, all right, cool. All right. Pretty smooth. Excellent. Very cool. So now it's time to go and install that SD card. And then we'll see if it actually works. That's the last thing I haven't tested on the thing. Besides actual games, obviously, but we'll wait for another day for that. This is just an unboxing video after all. All right, guys, we just had a quick little update, and now it's time to format the SD card. Yep, that's fine. There ain't nothing on it. It's brand new. So hopefully it's not broken. I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought this thing didn't work. I went into the storage screen thinking that's where you go to like format it, and it didn't show up at all. So I was like, oh fuck. Took it in and out a couple times. Like, oh well, shit, that's a shame. I guess my SD card slot doesn't work on my Steam Deck, but nope. After just looking around the settings for a second, I scrolled down from the system update or the system screen, and boom, there it was. Format SD card, and this is also where you would enable developer mode, kind of like on your Android phone, because this is a version of Linux, and Android is also, I believe, a version of Linux. This is a 1 terabyte drive, so apparently it's taking quite a while just to test. I'm assuming testing is different from actually formatting. There it goes, now it's formatting. Now the question is, how long is it gonna take? I mean, it's SD storage, but it's a terabyte of it. Shouldn't take too much longer. Nope, there we go. So there we go. Now that's all good. Now it should show up in our, here it is, in our storage screen. Yep, there it is. We've got our internal and we've got our micro. So there we go. Now if I hit home or the Steam button, we can go to my library and we can have a look at some of my games. So that's cool. Quite a bit of these are good to play. Sweet. That's great on deck. Here's all games. Obviously I don't have any installed, but that's cool. You can go to the store and buy new games. So very similar to how you would, oh, I have unclaimed rewards, shit. I did get a bunch of points of some kind for getting this Steam Deck. Was $680 or something with tax, I think. Anyway though, let's hit the Steam button and just head home. And I think that's pretty much it for this unboxing video. I'm very, very fucking excited to have this thing. I can't wait for it to get done charging so I can play some games, but I guess in the meantime I should go in and install a couple. I think Control is going to be one of them, because I haven't beaten that one yet. And maybe some Batman games. It would be kind of fun to play those on here too, especially because they're old and I know they'll probably run good. Anyway though, I'm blabbering. Need to end this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing of this Steam Deck. I'm obviously going to do some game videos on it and whatnot, so if there's any games that you'd like to see run on this, I mean, I'm pretty good at making videos. I don't know if I can get any screen recording on it, but I've got my camera here, so I can obviously get some footage of how games run on it. It even has its own little GUI menu, kind of like Afterburner, so I don't even have to worry about that. So anyway, blabbing again. Time to end for real this time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next video, peace out, guys.